any explanation for this right here. I mean, you can go all over the world and not see nothing as bad as this right here.
What's the deal with my guy, man? How you feeling, man? Hot Facts is my guy. Robert, what's up? Listen, my guy in the building. Salute, salute, salute.
J. Caddy Beast from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy, Robert Reese.
This next video, people, has been going over all over the place. Everyone's following it who knows about what's going on. All the amendment auditors are all doing their thing. Police officer steals a large amount of money. Without further ado, let's show you officers out there who are walking the beat what not to do. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Thanks, y'all.
Somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything. They're not finna just, you feel what I'm saying, like let you search them. And I don't have kids, you feel what I'm saying? But I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. I didn't do anything like how me and you been talking the whole time. Yes, just sir. Like how me and you was talking the whole time. If I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? There would be no reason for him to show me his pockets and stuff. Like I know for a fact.
Well, I want you to feel
comfortable. I would have felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was. And I seen you kept going in between your legs, and then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door, I don't know where it's at, but just like, look, I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for a fact that I'm right. Come here. Do you mind if I move?
Come here. I'm not sure you
I want you to hold
come here.
So you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, yeah, look, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All
that ain't my money.
Right? That's my money. That's my money right here.
Sir, you've been watching me the whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble it up.
Sir, that is not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right. And like
Now check this out. At that time, that officer already, first of all, he already knew what was going on. And the fact that, you know, the guy was able to articulate everything and the money was there, right then he knew his job was completely over. And you know your job is completely over because, first of all, you're a cop. Now I know Joe Biden said that we want to put more police officers out there. Trump is taking them away. Well, if you put more police officers out there that do things like this, what good is it? I would rather have less police officers that know how to do the job right than have people like this. Now, this guy was pulled over. We don't know if he was going 68. That's still up in the air. But he had a warrant for a gun thing that he was not worried about, so he will take care of that. But in the process, that was his bill money right there. We got a lot of bad cops out there, and it's crazy that it popped up. Now, we're gonna watch the rest of this because it's gonna be the interrogation when they get the information from the gentleman again in the room, and then you're gonna see them go ahead and do what they gotta do to this officer with the removal of his weapon. We don't know what was going on with them, but that's crazy as hell that happened, y'all.
I just went to wait. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resistant. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine, you feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you or anything.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for me to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for me to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it when I first got it. I said, I heard you did the rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something.
I think he was saying something about
it's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of that.
No, I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to cause. Yes, ma'am.
Alright,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm so
We're
sorry.
good here.
Yes, ma'am. So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some.
No, sir, I did
I'm not
not.
trying to put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. And then I don't even like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried to steal and nobody like stood up for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, okay.
Nobody saw anything
But I
that you were
seen
saying,
everything.
But nobody saw anything that you said.
I appreciate it, Mr. Morris. You his sergeant.
Yes.
This next part is hilarious. He's gonna show the officer that he paid attention to everything and catch him up. This is crazy. You never know what's gonna happen, people. Always remember to articulate yourself. Protect yourself.
Yes, my sergeant.
Sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out. I could tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to
But
ask.
you just separate. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted an evidence folder. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or foreseen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question, man, because I said that I had just went to Wendy's. I believe that's my receipt. I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something to drink, so I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car with this week, that's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car. That's why you initially pulled me over and y'all probably have my phone. You can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her know, babe, I'm being pulled over in your car. In my eyes, I thought it was gonna be for the T-tag, the temporary tag thing, the sticker. But like,
It was initially just for your speed, I promise you that.
no, I apologize, sir. I apologize. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do. But I know for a fact what I've heard. I have 20/20 vision. I'm not a criminal. I don't do things that I'm not supposed to. I heard him tampering with that rubber band.
Okay.
That rubber band was on that money because my girlfriend gave me the money this morning and told me I wasn't even supposed to be in her car. I just took it because I didn't want to be moving around all day and my girlfriend had a car and she was going to work. I was supposed to be picking her up off Central at her job, at her little, where she do cosmetics at. With that money, we supposed to go to the bank.
What's your full name?
M-O-N-C-R-E, last name.
Do we have all your information?
Yes, sir, but I want to know what y'all gonna do about Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
He was just caught at work.
Mr.
With evidence.
Mr. I'm gonna do.
My property was took off of me
By who?
by what's his name?
Chapman.
By Mr. Chapman or whatever. My girlfriend pulled up to the scene of the crime to get the money, but he told her, which he had also told me, the money was on my possession, so it had to stay with me, which wasn't a problem. From then on forth, I remained in the back of Chapman's car, so my property was on the front seat the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So as we pulled up to the, we remained on the scene for about 20 minutes, then we were cleared to leave the scene.
Your money, how was it packaged?
It was all forward in hundreds and fifties.
Okay.
And then,
and like, did it have anything on it?
as far as a rubber band,
Okay. Do you remember the color of the rubber band?
I think it was like a whitish gray, like not this color. The regular color of the band is like the white off whitish grayish color.
So like that tan skin tone color?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Alright, so as we pulled up to the scene, after he had already told everybody like his property has to stay with him, and there wasn't no problem, like nobody was aggressive, everybody was doing their job, their protocol, you feel what I'm saying? Make a long story short, we pulled up, like I just like was asking like each officer that I encountered like what was going on with me, like what was happening, like so I could know like how to better my situation as far as like getting out. So long story short, when we pulled up, we were waiting for Officer Lack to get finished with his report so that they could start like transferring me. As everybody was waiting, I guess officers were leaving out and they were saying that they would volunteer to transport me uptown to help you guys, to like help each other out. Lack started bringing out the envelope for the inventory for my stuff, like my property. I heard the rubber band being tangled with. That's when I asked the question out loud. I said, why would you take a rubber band off the money? And I can't quite remember the answer he gave me, but he confirmed to me that he took the rubber band off the money. And like, it's my property. I'm a man, so I'm gonna watch my belongings the whole time, you feel what I'm saying? And like I had stated, when Lack pulled me over, I was eating Wendy's, and that money was bill money. Like, it's on y'all cameras that when my girlfriend pulled up, she asked me for the bill money. So he told her, like, keep the money in my possession, which was, you know what I'm saying, which was cool, which was in you guys, well, which was in his possession at this point. So as I was being transferred into the car, I heard the rubber band pop. That's when I asked the question, like, oh, like, what you doing? Like, what were you doing with the money? He confirmed that he was doing something, but he just didn't say what, or I don't know if I missed it, but I know we was, like, it was 5 of us right there.
You don't recall what he said.
I don't recall, but like I'm saying, it was 5 of us right there. So I know one of the cameras probably picked up on it, or his should have. Which I know his probably was off because he was stealing my money. But he kept, like, trying to make it seem as if my eggs, and as soon as I said it, which I know his probably was off because he was stealing my money, but he kept, like, trying to make it seem as if my eyes were playing tricks on me. And I heard the rubber band pop. I kept seeing him move his legs, and as soon as I said it and put it out there, he tried to put the money in between his legs and hand her over the stack. When I seen the size of the stack, and Officer Casperon asked me how much money was it, I didn't want to tell you guys the exact number because I wasn't sure what he had took from the stack. All I was sure of was that the way that I placed the rubber band on the money wasn't the same.
After listening to the suspect's side of the story, it becomes...
Okay. So, like, this is what's gonna happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So, I'm going to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QLS.
I got it.
Sergeant Birkin, the one of the detectives gonna come and speak. Okay. You alright? So, just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone. I say, man, one of these things, dude. And I'm sorry.
Sit back, relax, listen.
Hey, bro.
Get these hot facts.
Now, this officer did resign.
07.
Done. Resign. We don't know if, I don't know, his pension, how long he's been on, we don't know. A lot of taxpayers' dollars went in for him to steal bill money and taxpayers' dollars just to resign. Will he get his pension? Don't know. Will he get hired again to be a police officer? Hopefully not. We do see them go across the country and get another job someplace else and they seal their thing. Or will he turn into one of those evil, mean security guards? Flashlight.
Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. Robert Reese.